Alright, boys, what's up? Bob and Brandon back with day 2 of, or I guess recording 2 of Yohane the Parhelion Blaze in the Deep Blue. That's never gonna get easier to say, Jesus Christ.
We'll never have to say it again either.
Yeah, after tonight as... Well, that's not true. This is a moderately fun game.
It might get a sequel.
Oh, we'll also probably mention it later on anyway. But anyway, so what's going on, boys? So, time to go wrap this game up because, yes, we're actually making some pretty good progress, all things considered. So, last night, after we finished recording, I actually just showed Brandon maybe like 10 or so minutes of Symphony of the Night just to show how exactly this game does. Well, I wouldn't say pulls, but definitely how that game kind of did set like a bit of a precedent for how this genre like really shines. And yeah, it's definitely like some inspiration, but it's totally fine. It's really cool. I also managed to find about 20 minutes today to actually play this game for myself, and I found a couple of tricks that I'll show off eventually during the middle of this. Maybe during some more down moments.
Alright, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Hopping back in, right where we left off. I believe we should be good to get to head into new territory.
Yeah. Yeah, last night I think there was like one thing left to pick up in the ship. No, I don't think we beat the boss here yet. Did we?
We did.
Oh, was that the skeleton one?
Yeah, that was the skelly bat.
Okay, I was thinking that was the one for the volcano area, but that was actually the giant firefish. All right.
Crab.
Huh. This is supposed to be crab meat?
Crab helmet.
Oh, okay.
And it was weaker anyway.
Well, that's so. Let's see how do I even begin to open this up tonight? So we gotta let just a couple areas left to go. Although it's still very funny because even despite the fact that we only have like a couple left to go, we still have like what 3 characters left to go find, funny enough.
Yes, and I realized actually after the fact that on my first run I actually did things slightly out of order, so we're gonna do things in order this time. Hopefully make things slightly easier than the time I had of it.
Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to actually clear that skeleton boss for a good while yet. Judging from the amount of damage it was taking, that was insane.
No, I meant of the 2 areas left.
Oh, okay. You can ledge grab into that, can't you?
You would think.
Oh, okay. So this is not a Samus Zero Mission thing where she can grab a ledge and morph all directly into a little enclosed area. Damn.
Nope.
That would be cool, but it is what it is.
You can kill this. I don't really think there's much worth doing that.
Yeah, also, this thing also do like a fuckload of damage too.
I jumped into it sometime last night and got killed on contact.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's an amount of damage, all right. This is also, ironically, one good example where using the crossbow might actually come in handy a little bit. Ironically. It does stun, but, like, at what cost? Did your iframes do that just now?
No.
Huh, I guess maybe there's just a blind spot on this wipe then. That's kind of weird.
My assumption is that you get a specific weapon or armor material from it.
Yeah, fair. And I had the perfect idea. I guess this game would probably be best to advertise on Tumblr now I think about it.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Let's see if I get results today. Who knows?
I mean, it worked the one time with... Was it Yu-Gi-Oh or was it Toho?
I think it was Toho. I don't know. No harm in trying.
Do you have any images offhand? I was gonna say, hand you my phone, maybe advertise it, because I have people that follow me that like Love Live.
Yeah. I don't think I do. And no, I've been like SFW stuff. Like I just generally.
I meant like if you could find like a picture of the box art or something and then post it. There's gonna come a time, it feels probably pretty soon, where it won't matter anymore collecting enemy materials.
Oh, I imagine. Was that vibrating from me posting to Tumblr just now? That was oddly exact timing for that.
No. Discord, Facebook, YouTube. Nope, for once it's actually not you.
Okay, that was just very funny timing for that regard. Okay, now I'm trying to think about what other possible tropes could we have for other areas that we haven't already been to yet, and I don't really... Maybe like a weird mechanical area, but that would probably be a little bit weird, especially considering what this story is supposed to be. Nothing good?
No.
Unfortunate, but it is what it is.
God, I'm still blown away by not even having to worry about DP anymore with how much health we have.
I mean, we should still worry about it sometimes, especially during boss fights, but yeah. Oh, especially for bigger attacks as well that we're going to end up trying to do.
The only ones that take up a concerning amount are the enhanced attacks, and you're going to be using very few of those in actual combat.
Yeah.
That would have been convenient.
I still do want to see what Hanamaru's enhanced attack is actually going to do for damage. Like, I wonder if that would be worth it as like a giant fuck off attack. And
300.
Well, that's not terrible, but probably not for that one.
That's huge considering that our regular attacks do at most like 150.
Yeah, but that takes forever to start up. I was kind of hoping that maybe that would do, I don't know, like
it does
8 times the regular damage.
That would just kill most bosses.
You say that, but I think it would probably still take a couple of those to down that Reaper boss from last night.
Can we make any progress over here, or is that fully locked?
Find out.
These bastards. Right, yeah, okay, can't get there.
Also, since we were talking about in the car last night, after we were done, we went to go get some Taco Bell and had a little talk with Brennan, and I didn't realize something. I thought it already happened, but I guess not. The DS games never came to consoles yet, or at least in collection so far, and
those are the last holdouts aside from Lords of Shadow, which never.
Yeah, I thought for fucking also that's already on other things too. But I thought for sure that they did get like
what you're thinking of is the GBA collection that came out last year, 2 years ago, whenever that was.
Dude.
The one that came with that also came with a couple more SNES games, like the bad Richter game. God damn it.
Oh, Dracula X, yeah. See, I was thinking that too, but I remember distinctly that there's been at least like one collection recently released that does kind of solve the issue of what do you do with the second DS screen, since your main screen is the top one, the second one is just all information. I thought for sure we already got something like that, but I guess I'm wrong in that regard.
No, not for those games at least yet.
Okay, I remember that there was at least one. Maybe I'm thinking of something for Mario. I don't even know. Oh wait,
are you thinking of how
Majora's Mask? No.
Are you thinking of how Pokemon was able to consolidate their 2-screen setup back into one screen?
Maybe. No, not for like actual like generations, like an actual like a port / like remake, not remake. What am I trying to say? The old puzzle of how the hell are you gonna take the 2 DS screens and try to finagle them into like one cohesive screen for a game. Theoretically, you don't really need a second screen in the Castlevania games at all. Like, it's mostly just
to have easy map access.
It's a second HUD basically, yeah.
It's basically the same way the Zelda Wii U games or most Wii U games work, where it's just bottom screen is a map.
Yeah.
Convenient, but not super useful.
Yeah.
Enough to need a whole separate device for it. We need to go up. You probably felt, though, by now, having actually played it for 10 minutes, how fucked up your momentum is.
Yeah, it's a little... I don't know if I want to say too floaty, but it feels like it's never precise enough, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Overall, the controls still feel decent. Like, I've had way worse in these kinds of games, but this is still, like, kind of iffy. I mean, for what this is, and considering I was joking off screen that, yeah, I can't wait to see the credit screen for it to be like literally 10 people that worked on this game all together. Yeah. Oh, yep, there we go. Well, I think we've already been this way, though.
Transitionary room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we actually are going to the next area. Okay.
Yeah, since there's nothing else we can do with our current ability set to knock out the 2 remaining rooms in here or get their items.
Yeah.
Because these both connect through squeeze throughs that you can only get from a certain direction.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Oh, well.
So yeah, now we're in another area from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Counter goes up. If you've never played that game, you really should. You'll see a lot of that game, a lot of that game's DNA in this.
I know I've already explained this to you, but I told you this before, but I have very little experience when it comes to actual Kirby games. The most I have is
I like that game. It's a Metroid.
Yeah, I know. The most experience of Kirby games I have so far overall is just like Superstar Saga, and like I got lost in what the mini games were and like how to actually progress in the game. So I gave up after like half an hour.
Well, the good news for you, and maybe for your wife, is that just about every Kirby game is multiplayer, especially all of the modern ones, and they're all on Switch.
Yeah.
And I even bought one, actually all of the recent ones, so we actually could play that sometime. A lot of us.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
Fucking bird. Now that it's dropping out poison instead of shit, it will actually poison us if it touches us.
Oof. Oh, I know what game I was thinking of. Mega Man Zero. Or, if not Mega Man Zero, like the other DS Mega Man games, because of the collections they got.
ZX Advent.
Yeah. The recent ports those got where, like, because, like, originally the DS was two screens, it was like, how do we consolidate this into, like, into just one screen?
Because those are also Metroidvanias.
Yeah. Soundingly short from what I remember of Johnny's review, though, but yeah.
Yeah, they're like 6 to 8 hours. Whereas most Metroidvanias, your first time through, we're going to run you closer to 10.
Yeah, that's usually a safe assumption, I find. And then your next time through, you can cut that down by...
satisfying.
Goddamn, yeah. You can cut that down to, like, maybe half your original runtime if you know what you're looking for.
That's what I was telling a friend of mine that was unsure on if they wanted to buy this game once I told them that my first run took me 7 hours. I told them, yeah, with Metroidvanias, it's your first run is going to take you between 6 and 10 hours. A second run will probably run you between 4 and 6, and then from there, if you get into the speedrun mentality, 3 on the long end, if you actually get into the full speedrun trick.
Yeah. And it's just slowly but surely whittling it down from there, basically.
This enemy, because it's shelled, cannot hurt you from the front.
That's actually really convenient. Huh. Well, I guess that's the way to deal with him. Cool. It's also very funny to think that I think the only Metroidvania game I've actually done 1% on this channel so far is like literally just Toho Double Focus. Now I'm thinking about it. I think it's the only one.
You haven't 100%ed, was it Fusion you did or was it Zero Mission that you did?
Okay, I've done both, and I've gotten above 90% item collection for them both, I think. Metroid Fusion at the very least, but there's a few things hold out in that game I could never pin down. Yeah, it's actually extremely rare for me to do a 1% run of a Metroid game. The only one I've done so far is just Metroid Prime 3, and that literally gives you a map that shows you where every collectible is.
Hello? See, this is funny. This is one of the times where it's actually a trick. That is someone's superpower that you can't get until you get another character's superpower.
Yeah, what the you suck it out? That's weird.
Something like that. So yeah, that's the only one there, but it shows that they can do it where it's a layered puzzle.
Yeah, the old Yoinky Splanky with how do you set these games up. Also one with corridors like that.
Where you need to get someone's deluxe upgrade to get someone else's deluxe upgrade instead of their regular form.
I think that's one of the things that's been annoying me a little bit with Red, actually. Like, there's so many one-way corridors, and if you want to explore, like, even a little bit, it takes forever to do. And I just pieced that together in my mind, actually.
Oh, you're gonna have fun with Amazing Mirror, then.
Probably.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about.
That's okay. I know how to get back in.
Yeah, Dread is kind of just, I mean, it's still a really good game. Don't get me wrong. It's easily one of the best Metroid games we've gotten in years. It's also one of the Metroid games we've gotten in years.
It is the Metroid game you've gotten in years.
Besides Federation Force, yeah. I know. Only I seem to remember that game came out sometimes.
Well, you're missing one.
Prime HD?
So that too.
Metroid 2 remake?
Metroid Samus Returns.
See, I was thinking just new games in general, but yeah.
Well, then you wouldn't be able to count Prime, would you?
Yeah, well, I actually wasn't counting Prime in that equation. I was going just off of new games in general. Ooh. Oh, you don't refresh the double jump out off of a wall cling. Damn.
Sadly not.
That would actually be kind of crazy. Although I think if you have the correct timing, you might be able to scale vertically infinitely anyway, but that would take an amount of work. That's probably not worth it at this very moment.
Not right now. No, we're trying to keep this moving.
Yeah. Although we'll say, speaking of the Metroid 2 remake, though, it's funny how I can keep looping back between Metroid and Castlevania, ironically enough, because of the fucking developers behind the Metroid 2 remake doing Mirror Fate, the Lords of Shadow game, and how that basically is the most Metroidvania game we've had like literal years up to that point. It's very funny to think about in that regard. It's the
only one that's actually in that style.
Yeah.
Since you can't really do that in 3D.
So I have played Lords of Shadow before, and it was actually not a bad game because here's the thing: when you're aping other games and you're just stealing from them verbatim, you're still gonna get some good stuff regardless because it's a good structure to take stuff with. But the shit I've never played a DLC for that game, and it's very funny because the DLC for that game should have been in the main fucking game. You know, only something important like Gabriel Belmont, the main Belmont of that game, turning into fucking Dracula. I'm not kidding about that. It's kind of silly, but also kind of cool.
Yeah, that was at an era where games were coming out unfinished, and if they did get finished, it was through DLC, not even a full sequel, because companies don't know if the game is going to sell well enough to warrant a sequel.
Yeah, unfortunately, the first thing that came to mind for me with that example just now was actually Asura's Wrath with all the DLC extra chapters that came in with it.
See, what people are finding out, actually, at least in speculation, is that with how quickly that full chapter came out relative to the game's release, it's like, no, that was something that was definitely planned. Because you don't make a quarter of the game's content in only 3 months after release.
That much, huh? Oh, treasure. Down there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we got mimics! Jesus Christ.
Those are in most games, really.
I didn't think that'd be in this game. You don't really find mimics in these kinds of games. I'm trying to think, and like the most I can possibly think of is like the X Parasite, maybe in Fusion. They're also, I think, in Dread, but I've only just gone to that chapter like a year ago, and I haven't actually been able to get back to it yet. God damn it.
Yeah, I only just got there a year ago.
Yep.
Love things like that.
Kind of just left her. Oops. Then a lot of other things happened in my life, and I'm just like, I haven't gone back to her yet. Fuck.
When you come back, you should do it with the amiibos for those game I have. Not the one with the squishy Metroid. That was the DS game that got that one. I have the one that came with fucked up Samus and the Emmy.
I wonder what this is even gonna do now I think about it. Huh.
Amiibo functionality is fucked up in some games. In Skyward Sword, getting the Zelda Loftwing amiibo is the only way to actually get fast travel.
Wait, for which game?
Skyward Sword.
Oh, Skyward Sword. My brain was thinking Breath of the Wild for a minute there. Yeah, I know, that is all that there is for Zelda. But, damn, that's kind of fucking wild. Jesus. Could you fast travel in the original game?
No, but that was also a Wii game. Also, the way you did any sort of travel in that game was go back out to the sky and then fly to wherever you were going.
Oh, if you don't have enough stamina for this, you can do the rapid wall clings. There we go.
Yeah, there are ways of traversal.
Yeah.
And do I have enough? Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Let's get some heals since I only have one left.
Are we about to run to the boss of that area?
No, we're still a bit of a ways out, and besides, I'm also going in the opposite direction.
I see. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I was thinking to myself the other day, yeah, I should actually go see if I can fire up Order of Ecclesia on one of the collections for Castlevania and show them what that's like. And I was like, wait a minute, where's the collection that has this?
Unfortunately, not yet.
Not here.
But given the track record, probably next year, since they come out with one of those every 2 years. The first one came out in 2019. The second one came out in 2021. We skipped a year, but we can probably get something sooner or later.
Yeah, I mean, jokes about Konami and reliable releases. You know how it is.
I mean, you say that, but considering all the collections and stuff of everything they've been putting out lately, they're actually sort of on the ball about that sort of thing.
Oh, I know. I'm saying, I'm not saying they're not redeeming themselves right now, but I am saying to always take these things with a grain of salt, knowing them, especially with the recent Metal Gear Solid PC release. You know how it be. No, not PC release.
It's on everything.
The general release, yeah.
The Master Collection Volume 1 that apparently is just the HD collection.
Yeah, and it's gridlocked to 720p, I think.
Which is funny because on their websites, at least, they put out a chart that was like, yeah, this game is 1080 on everything that's not the Switch. It's like...
Okay, first of all, how the fuck are you not gonna get a PS2 game to run on 1080 on a Switch? Goddamn, dude.
I ask myself that with Zodiac Age all the time.
Was Zodiac Age not 1080?
It was 810p.
What kind of fucking weird abstract bullshit resolution is that?
Apparently one of the most common resolutions for if you want to go above 720 but can't quite hit 1080.
I thought that'd just be 900.
That too, I guess it's granular, yes. Beyond that, people ask the same question when Zodiac Age first dropped on PS4, being like, why can't you get a PS2 game to run in a full 4K? Why is it only 1440? And why is this game on PS2 game on PS4 only running 30?
Now you can take that. Now you can take that one of two directions, either for how absolutely immaculately beautiful Final Fantasy 12 is,
hold on a second,
or how ineffective they were trying to optimize it. Oh, that's sad.
You were asking about last night about what Solitude was. She gets all depressed and doesn't want to call her friends.
Well, that is very sad. Goddamn. And something she actually did actively suffer from in the show itself, too.
They'll think I'm free. That's temporary, though. That only sticks with you for like a minute.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's horrible.
Also, unless you're doing traversal, it's also sort of a moot point because, again, of how much more damage your actual weapons do than anything else.
Yeah, might want to be careful here because you're at DP and your HP is running a bit low.
Good thing I stocked up.
Yeah.
And my attack is low.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe there's some other drawbacks to your running out of DP and having to rely on HP in order to cast it, because I'm starting to wonder, like, yeah, if you have enough HP, this theoretically is a bit of a moot point. So I'm now just wondering myself, is there other drawbacks, like doesn't do as much damage? I have no idea.
No, that's because an enemy hit me with an attack debuff.
No, well, yeah, I know that, but like I'm just wondering myself, like, was there any other hidden implications about that? I don't know.
The further along you get, the more save points some of these areas get. Like the ship had 4 of them, or no, 5 of them.
Huh? Yeah.
5 save points.
I sure hope so, considering like these things that are becoming. Holy crap!
It's not that bad.
I think the ship was pretty girthy when we were at the end of it.
I mean, that was also because we kept having to go in and out to get stuff from other areas.
Sardine oil.
That wasn't even what those were. Those were sea urchins. Fucking Nighthead guy.
I'm thinking about it. I'm realizing, yeah, no, the fucking enemies in this game actually are a weird variety, aren't they? Like, although it feels like we're kind of just recycling the same insects and fish over and over again now.
Yeah, unfortunately. And lobster.
I think that might be based off a real insect. I don't know. Stickwalker? Yeah.
Stick bug.
Stick bug, that's what I meant.
You just got. No?
No, I remember. It's been a long time.
See, that's the great thing about being as insulated with the media I consume as I am, as well as social media. By the time the annoying or nothing memes hit me, it's already been like a year since they were popular.
Suppose so.
I never saw the E meme until that Quentin video about it.
What Quentin video?
He made a video about memes from in the 2010s. He made that in like October of 2019.
Huh, okay.
Or internet culture or whatnot. How we got from ye olden rage comics to the more esoteric memes we have nowadays, where you're supposed to laugh at a single letter or an image without context.
I know, it's great.
Now we're here.
It's the absurdity that's what's funny about him.
Yeah.
Ooh, I see. We might get that after this one, maybe.
I believe so.
Because that would only make sense in order to actually leave here.
I have to wonder if they actually expect you to walk from one area through another to the area you're actually going, versus just doing the fast travels.
I mean, theoretically, you could. That's an interesting design, to say the least. Huh. I'm just digesting this one. Alright.
Something?
Oh.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're gonna want to drop that at the start of someone's punish window in order to fully get use out of it. Yeah, like there. 500. Well, it's good. It just does, unfortunately, eat up way more DP than it theoretically should.
Man, they really ain't doing shit to me anymore. I'm damaging myself here. This is just kind of sad now.
This is very funny.
Can I kill them before I kill myself by using my...
Don't forget that Rico summon does a metric shitload of damage. Oh, I guess I should probably also start dropping some of the things I was labbing earlier with this game and end up learning about. The fact that, yeah, you can if you have like just Lilaps as your on-hand summon and also one of the faster swords like the Katara or something, you can very rapidly switch between them and do a crap load of damage really quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, the axe does have the more reliable hitbox, but man, some of the shit you can do. You saw me fuck up that the angler fish at the start of the game and like no problem, no time flat.
Yeah.
Still died, and unfortunately, like right before I actually managed to kill it because the musical sword kicked in. Oh, hey, Ruby.
Oh boy.
It is very funny seeing Ruby this far removed from Daya, though.
They came together, but they got separated somehow.
Don't wanna job her out. Okay.
Good for you.
Literally pulverized it.
Here it comes.
Did it happen yet?
Taking longer than I would have thought.
Oh.
Fuck.
I have one question. What?
You remember? There's no way you don't fucking remember.
Maybe it's where the best has got flushed out in my mind.
The fuck are you?
I mean, I remember it was a trophy name, but I don't remember her ever actually saying that in the show itself.
Dude, she said that any and every time she was on screen. It was insane.
Has it been that long since? Damn. Weird.
But also, yes, that's the name of the recruiting her trophy.
Great.
Yeah, no, that became her meme. She said it once in season 2 and once in season 1 and like 9 times in season 2. Such that everyone else started saying it around her.
Wow. Maybe I'm lucky. I just don't remember that part at all. Huh.
Next show we watch, I'm taking away your phone. No more Nikkei to distract you from the things I'm trying to torture you with.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to get into the best shape of your life, Bob. With the workouts.
You can work out, but no visual distraction.